Have you ever stared out at the vast dark ocean and felt a little shiver run down your spine? It's a common feeling, that mix of awe and a tiny bit of fear. We all know sharks are incredible predators, the apex hunters of the seas. But what happens when you take these already formidable creatures and place them in the most extreme alien environment on our planet, the deep ocean? Today we're diving deep, thousands of feet below the surface, to discover why the abyss makes sharks even more terrifying and fascinating than you ever imagined. Let's start with a concept that sounds like it's straight out of a sci-fi movie: abyssal gigantism. This is a real biological phenomenon where deep-sea creatures grow much larger than their relatives in shallower waters. Think of the giant squid or the giant isopod. While we haven't found a 50-foot great white lurking in the Mariana Trench, the principle applies to deep-sea sharks in a way that's truly mind-boggling. Take the Greenland shark, for instance. This ancient giant lives in the freezing dark waters of the North Atlantic and Arctic. They can grow up to 24 feet long, rivaling the size of a great white, and they are the longest living vertebrates on Earth, with some estimated to be over 500 years old. Imagine a creature that was alive when Shakespeare was writing his plays, still swimming in the depths today. Their immense size, combined with their slow, ghostly movements through the perpetual darkness, makes them incredibly eerie. They are the silent, ancient giants of the abyss, moving with a patience that only centuries of life can bestow. Then there's the environment itself. Deep sea is a place of extremes. The pressure is crushing, hundreds of times greater than at the surface. It's pitch black, with no sunlight penetrating these depths, and it's incredibly cold, often just above freezing. To survive here, deep-sea sharks have developed some truly bizarre and intimidating adaptations. Let's talk about the goblin shark. This creature is the stuff of nightmares. It has a long, flattened snout and a pale, pinkish-gray skin that's almost translucent. But its most terrifying feature is its jaw. The goblin shark can protrude its jaw forward at lightning speed to snatch prey. A mechanism called slingshot feeding. It's like something from the movie Alien. One moment it's just a strange-looking shark, and the next its entire jaw lunges out to grab its victim. In the disorienting darkness of the deep, an encounter with a goblin shark would be a truly horrifying experience. Another master of the abyss is the frilled shark. It looks more like a sea serpent or an eel than a typical shark. It has a long, slender body and 6 pairs of frilly gill slits that give it a prehistoric appearance. In fact, it's often called a living fossil because its lineage dates back at least 80 million years. The frilled shark hunts by bending its body like a snake and lunging forward to swallow prey whole. Its mouth is lined with rows of needle-sharp 3-pronged teeth, perfect for trapping slippery squid and fish in the dark. Imagine this serpentine creature emerging from the blackness, its ancient eyes fixed on you. It's a living relic from the age of dinosaurs. The darkness of the deep sea also forces sharks to rely on senses other than sight. Many deep-sea sharks have enormous, glowing eyes that are highly sensitive to the faintest glimmers of bioluminescent light, the light produced by other deep-sea organisms. The lantern shark, for example, is not only equipped with large eyes but also has light-producing organs called photophores all over its body. It can control the light it emits to camouflage itself against the faint light filtering down from above, a technique called counter-illumination. This makes it virtually invisible to both predators below and prey above. It's a ghost in the water, a predator that uses light to become one with the darkness. But perhaps the most unsettling aspect of deep-sea sharks is how little we know about them. The deep ocean is the last great frontier on Earth. We've explored more of the surface of the moon than we have of our own ocean floor. Every deep-sea expedition brings back new discoveries, and sometimes new species of sharks we never knew existed. Consider the megamouth shark. This massive filter feeder was only discovered in 1976 when one got entangled with a sea anchor. Since then, we've only seen a handful of them. It has a huge rubbery head and a massive mouth that glows with bioluminescent photophores to attract plankton and small jellyfish. We know almost nothing about its behavior, its lifespan, or its reproductive habits. It's a 16-foot-long mystery gliding through the abyss. The fact that such a large animal could remain hidden from humanity for so long is a humbling and slightly unnerving thought. What else is down there that we haven't found yet? This mystery is a huge part of the fear factor. In shallow waters, we can study sharks. We can tag them, track them, and observe their behaviors. We understand their hunting patterns and their role in the ecosystem. But in the deep, they are phantoms. We only get fleeting glimpses of them through the cameras of submersibles or when one is accidentally caught in a deep-sea net. They live in a world that is completely alien to us, operating by rules we don't yet understand. Let's combine all these elements. You have sharks that are larger, older, and stranger than anything you'd find near the surface. They possess nightmarish adaptations like extendable jaws and serpentine bodies. They can manipulate light to become invisible hunters in an environment of total darkness and crushing pressure. And to top it all off, for every species we know about, there could be others, even more bizarre, lurking just beyond the reach of our current technology. The deep sea takes the primal fear of sharks and amplifies it. It's not just about the teeth and the speed anymore. It's about the unknown. It's the fear of an ancient alien world filled with creatures that have evolved in complete isolation from us, perfectly adapted to an environment that would kill a human in an instant. But here's the thing, this fear is also a source of incredible wonder. These creatures are not monsters. They're marvels of evolution, testaments to life's ability to thrive in the most hostile conditions imaginable. The Greenland shark's longevity, the goblin shark's incredible jaw, the frilled shark's ancient form, these are all solutions to the challenges of deep-sea survival. They are a crucial part of an ecosystem that is vital to the health of our entire planet. The deep ocean plays a huge role in regulating our climate and is home to a biodiversity that we are only just beginning to appreciate. These deep-sea sharks are the guardians of that world. So, the next time you think about sharks, don't just picture the great white in the sunlit coastal waters. Picture the silent, 500-year-old Greenland shark gliding through the Arctic abyss. Picture the alien-like goblin shark with its lightning-fast jaw. Picture the mysterious megamouth, a glowing giant of the deep. The ocean's depths make sharks more frightening, yes, but they also make them infinitely more incredible. They remind us that our world is still full of mystery, wonder, and magnificent creatures that defy our imagination. Thanks so much for diving into the deep with me today. If you found this journey as fascinating as I did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more adventures into the wild. Let me know in the comments which deep-sea shark you find the most terrifying or amazing. See you next time.